Actually, you know what? I think the way the Rochester boys do it is because there's 3 really good players from their region. PikaPika, San, of course, and KIDGoggles. So what they do is, like, I don't know what they do, but to decide who gets the actual teammate, they like play rock, paper, scissors, they do like a coin flip or whatever. Unfortunately, this time around, San got the short end of their stick, ended up teaming with a random person just like Naru did. Not really, well, not the same caliber because, well, apparently the person that San teamed with was a man named Shake, who we've never seen before, so, you know, they didn't really do too well. At one point, actually, Shake had to go home, and San had to play a match for doubles. So he ended up teaming with a level 9 Bayonetta, and he actually took a set.
What a monster.
It was so funny, man.
Way too good. But, I mean, this team, of course, we have to talk about it every time they're on the screen. IceNinja and Poke, just, they really do make magic work with this team composition.
You know, of course, they both know their setups, they both know their follow-ups. Of course, Palutena's up smash, really, really good at doing that, you know, at getting what they need when they need it.
It's one of my favorite things about the doubles format is you get to see characters who maybe in singles aren't the most viable really shine, and I think that this is where Palutena is definitely going to come to play with options like you've discussed, with the throw into the up smash, and in that last game even, Robin coming into play.
Yeah, Robin, oh my lord. Not something nobody expected anytime soon, you know. We thought that character was ripped for Naro. But maybe Mr. 2 or Mr. II give him some hope.
Off to battlefield for game number 1. And this is going to be the other side of losers' quarters. A lot on the line, really, for both of these teams. There's a bit of national pride as well, isn't there?
Yeah, of course there is. They're always Ontario, we're rivals with everybody, all right?
Yeah.
Rivals with Montreal, we're rivals with Rochester. Not really Nova Scotia, they're cool guys.
You know, I'm afraid that some of my American bias might shine through, but honestly, I'm just so excited for some fantastic teams.
I'll have my Canadian counter bias coming through for that.
And really, like, when I look at these teams, to be perfectly honest, and I hope this doesn't make me a Benedict Arnold of sorts, I'm really excited for Poke and IceNinja. I mean, just the things that they're able to do with their composition, it's just absolutely beautiful.
And against Cloud and Sonic, however, you know, these two aren't really the fastest characters, and they definitely don't have the best landing options against Cloud. I wonder how they can actually pull this off.
Yeah, it's intriguing to me. I think that Sonic is one of those characters who's so quick, really a hit-and-run sort of archetype.
And that backer.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Sonic, just being able to get almost anywhere on the stage so quickly. What we're expecting from KIDGoggles in a single word is disruption. That's it. He's going in there, he's just trying to disrupt all these potential team combos, these team setups, but so far this green team has been unfazed. 2 quick stocks, and they're going to be on the board early.
IceNinja with that quick warp cancel as well. That's something he likes to do a lot on Battlefield and Dreamland, you know. But right now, Poke not looking too healthy.
Ooh! KIDGoggles.
Don't believe he has a jump.
And this is demonstrating exactly, I guess, the misinformation that comes along with a lot of people's conceptions.
Wow, really good save there from Poke.
Oh, yeah.
IceNinja was caught in that F smash. He was definitely going to die, but Poke was there with a nair.
And Poke is just so brave offstage, despite the fact that even though Luigi has a long recovery, it's not the best recovery in the world. It's very exploitable, and this blue team knows that.
But right now, IceNinja is doing a really good job holding on to all of his stocks.
And great patience coming out from IceNinja, just holding the shield, expecting that cross slash at such a high percent.
Oh wow, that...
Oh, and PikaPika, you know, he doesn't even think twice. He's not going to blame RNG for that mistake, that whiffed punish on that F smash. He's going to go and clean the stock out with a dare. And speaking of dares, getting onto Poke,
back here for that forward smash. 2 stocks. Many Smash Bros. Characters flying off the right end of the stage.
Yeah, honestly, this game has just been going back and forth at this point. We're noticing that KIDGoggles is, right now, the stock tech, the only person on screen with 2 stocks remaining. Poke, on the other hand, very high percent last stock, and scoring off against Cloud. I don't know how good that matchup is.
And now, honestly, Poke not looking too good here. Very high percent. He can die to pretty much anything at this point. You know, Sonic hits with the backer. GG. But that forward smash, not going to take it. Palutena not that heavy, but she held on.
He held on. Those large blast zones from Battlefield really becoming a factor. But how much longer can Green really hang on? KIDGoggles and PikaPika are just looking so formidable.
But you know what? In a case like doubles, you never know when something can just turn around just like that, you know? The script can be flipped just like that.
And they're flipping stocks right now, but notice PikaPika, he saw the opportunity and the capitalization was perfect. Now Poke, 138% in a 2v1.
And that's all good, especially when you're Luigi, and that's going to do it.
The down throw from Sonic, and that just gives you so much time to set up the follow-up.
Such an easy thing to react to, kind of like Pikachu's F throw as well.
really, honestly, I think that KIDGoggles had enough time after pushing the down throw to go look at Poke, say, hey, you know, we got this. We're going to game 2. We're going to put one on the board here. Maybe even the occasional fist bump. While KIDGoggles like, you know what, I'm just going to hold right on my C stick and make sure that we get this punish.
Rochester loves doing that, you know, whenever they take a game, they're just like, yeah, we did it.
I do it. I pop off mid-game.
Of course, man.
Mid-set.
Sometimes you really need to, like, feel it.
You really do.
Yeah.
You need the power of it, man. You need to go further beyond. Like, on one hand, it's so important to stay so calm and collected, Armada-esque. But at the same time, you need to have those moments, those silent little
let it out,
where you're able to kind of push yourself through those tough moments, and then finally that sweet, sweet release at the end of a set.
But right now, this is nowhere near the end of the set. We still have a potential 4 more games to go.
Oh, I mean,
that side B immediately. Strange looks, but you know what? It's so crazy it just might work.
You know, we have, we still have a couple games left, but honestly, I feel like the road to victory is just so much longer and so much more difficult for IceNinja and Poke at this point. I mean, the truth is that KIDGoggles and PikaPika did such a good job with their styles because IceNinja and Poke rely on so many team setups, and because KIDGoggles plays such a disruptive element in this team composition, he really stifles a lot of their game plans going into the game.
And that upper gonna take out Poke's first stock. That upper is so strong, man. I thought they nerfed that.
Still such a great KO option, such a great combo option. It really is the Swiss Army knife, I think, in Cloud's toolset.
Yeah, the up air, oh my lord. It does everything, man. It's like, can we give him the Diddy treatment, please? Down throw up air, that's gonna take the stock. If you don't DI that, you're dead.
And all that time that Poke had just kind of pinning KIDGoggles down. I love the fireball that he implemented to prevent KIDGoggles from coming in and stopping the stock from being taken from his teammate.
Right now, I really do feel like they need to focus down the Cloud, because if they get the Cloud off stage and they give him a good old, you know, hit, that could probably be Dunsky's first.
I mean, it's not going to take much. It's just going to take the namesake of this Luigi player. A single Poke is all they really need to send Cloud off of the stage.
Bruh. It's like whenever someone gets a shield poke on him. Yeah. Oh, and this could be big. And we do know that.
Oh, or forget the boop. Poke coming out so strong. And another sweet spot Shoryu. And that's going to be putting PikaPika actually at 1 stock. Can he really afford to be the aggressor in this situation?
And I just realized, you know, IceNinja still holding on strong, and IceNinja has been doing a really good job stock attacking this set.
Yeah, actually, both IceNinja and KIDGoggles, sorry, have been the stock tanks for their respective
teams. Oh wow,
teams.
that's tech.
IceNinja finally going to be dropping down, but Poke with another huge sweet spot super jump punch.
Oh my lord, just seeing that spot dodge, you know, saying, I know you're afraid of this. Goes on and does it. But right now, how is Poke gonna land?
It's a really tough moment.
And wow, KIDGoggles all over the place, doing everything he can to get as much damage to the green team as he can.
It's just the smarts really from PikaPika, recognizing that down throw and just setting up in the perfect position.
Oh, what the heck are you doing, man?
Yeah.
And just down airs off the stage like that?
That had to be an executional error.
Okay, back throw, down smash.
Oh. Getting around the down smash attempt, but KIDGoggles still dropping so low. There is a platform though, but Poke's not going to need it to get back onto the stage. Another cross slash. Unfortunately, some friendly fire, and that's not what this red team needs. They're at their final stocks. IceNinja very nearly taking the stock.
And of course, Poke not really going for that punish on the limit cross slash, because that pretty much has no lag at all. And now, PikaPika losing his final stock, and my lord, that Poke.
Things are tense right now for KIDGoggles. A 2v1 and nowhere really to breathe. That forward smash covering so much of that ground in front of IceNinja. Gotta bring this to 1 apiece. So I need to talk about that last match because clearly something changed.
I thought green team, the KIDGoggles and PikaPika, I thought they were in it. You know, I thought they were definitely gonna take that, but then, you know, KIDGoggles kind of just dares off stage for no reason, and everything from there just kind of fell apart.
Yeah, and of course we have to highlight Poke, those few moments that he had.
Those up Bs, those Shoryukens.
2 sweet spot Shoryus. And that game fell so firmly in favor of green.
But we're at a game 3 situation, of course, like we were last set. And actually, can I have water? Man, my voice hurts.
Oh no, it happens. I'm glad I did my vocal warm-ups beforehand, but I definitely need some of that sweet hydration to keep going. Game
now
3.
we're going to game 3. I think they went to Dreamland. All right, Planet Popstar and there's like a tier list for like the music selections on the stage. But let's talk about the match.
You know, as a Smash 64 player, I might be a little bit biased in my selection, but even I have to recognize that Fountain of Dreams, man, that might be one of the finest pieces
Fountain
ever
of
composed
Dreams
for Smash.
and The World to Win. Those are two very good tracks. But right now, honestly, like I'm surprised they didn't ban this. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
oh, that back here, not going to take the stock though, but I don't think he's going to jump. Oh,
tell me a little bit about why this is such a surprising pick.
Because, you know, I think that you would think that IceNinja was banned the stage, you know, considering they lost on Battlefield. And they can't really go back to Battlefield because of, you know, you can't go back on the stage you won. So I'm surprised they didn't ban it.
I mean, in my eyes, I think they just want to take the advantage of that slightly lower ceiling, right? Maybe make the most off of those Shoryus as well as those up smash.
I suppose when you have Cloud on the field, you know, how beneficial is that? It's more like a dual-edged sword. And that forward smash, not going to take the stock. Wow. PikaPika reaching kind of. And that forward smash, reaching a bit too hard.
Intensity right now in this match. Everyone's still holding onto the stocks, but it will be
wow, that up air
first. And KIDGoggles actually following suit almost immediately afterwards.
Immediately there's in that Palutena up air, and Palutena's up air is so strong. I think it's the second strongest up air in the game, next to Rob, behind Rob. And that's going to definitely take the stock. Really good timing by IceNinja getting the tip. You know, normally the tip is weaker, but not on the startup.
And I look at IceNinja, and he just strikes me as someone who is always aware of the entire screen. Not just who he's facing off against, but who his teammate is facing off against, what the possible threats are. The threat assessment is wonderful, their team synergy is fantastic, and they really are a strong contender going into this match. But right now, actually a bit down, 144 on IceNinja, and that's not necessarily one of the meatiest characters, really. I think a good hit from either KIDGoggles or PikaPika will be enough to put him on his final stock.
And there it is, that final hit that you were talking about. Oh my gosh, and that gets poked too. And now, Poke and IceNinja not looking too good here.
It's looking tough.
I feel like Poke should have gone for the jump cyclone right there on the KIDGoggles stock. And a double forward air. Can we see a third one?
IceNinja, he wanted that up smash. It would have been so nice for his team. Maybe made this a bit closer. Another greedy up smash that's going to get punished.
Yeah, IceNinja definitely wanted that up air on Poke's back there. Was not able to find it.
Actually, I'm curious as to why Poke didn't go for the Shoryu in that situation. He had the platform above him. Yeah, he had the platform above him. He would have probably been relatively safe. The window to punish was a bit shorter.
And that up air going to take it though. That up air is so strong. Like, what is she even summoning? Like. But right now, KIDGoggles at 141%. Definitely is gonna be the one who wants to hold on to the stock here.
I like the decision making in regards to who's gonna be really fighting who. Poke at times will be squaring off against KIDGoggles. He's just dropping those fireballs to prevent KIDGoggles from moving.
And wow, I really like that both Poke and IceNinja are trying to cover all of KIDGoggles' options there. You know, KIDGoggles rolling behind.
And he
really actually had that covered, but just misspaced it.
He really did thread the needle, but Poke, he's going to be stealing that stock. Now KIDGoggles going to be down to the last stock as well. PikaPika at 74. Maybe there's still a shot here for Green. They're down by so much, but that beautiful spring. And I think that this game might be all but wrapped up. It's looking fantastic for KIDGoggles and PikaPika.
Poke definitely not expecting that spring. Oh my lord, but these rope cancels, that looks pretty cool. It's like he's dancing.
I'm having flashbacks to Shockwave right now, thinking about Arrow Link with those warp cancels.
Okay, that's probably going to do it. Yep. Oh no, it's not actually.
You were about to take a sip of your water.
I was so ready for that. I was like, oh bro, finally, like.
And wow, how is IceNinja hanging on to the stock here? He has literally kissed the blast zone twice now.
Oh my lord, getting that foot so off. But I feel like if IceNinja is able to take out one of these stocks, nope, cannot do it.
I was about to say, he must have made a deal with the Scarlet Witch or something. He was looking like Jon Snow. You just cannot kill this man right now.
Yeah, this is really good at holding onto the stocks when he needs to.
I guess slight spoilers maybe for Game of Thrones fans. I apologize.
I didn't even know. I don't watch Game of Thrones.
You should watch Game of Thrones, man.
I should, man. I play Fire Emblem. I love Fire Emblem, so I hear Game of Thrones is like slightly similar.
Literally, the only downside of being here to cast this fantastic event is knowing that I won't be able to watch Game of Thrones tonight. That's it. So now, Game 4, we're looking at KIDGoggles and PikaPika. Match point. Set point. And they'd be advancing on to face, oh man.
This would be a really good, Holy and Venom.
Exactly.
And this would be a really good run for the Rochester boys. You know, they took out Montreal, you know, Jay and KIDGoggles.
And now it's time to take out Quebec, maybe, if they can get past
Ontario.
Ontario?
Yeah, not Quebec.
Not Quebec? I apologize.
It's fun.
I don't know my Canada all that well.
I don't know my US at all.
It's okay, man. Do you know what Texas is?
SpongeBob?
We'll take
that
it.
one
We'll
episode,
take it.
that
We'll
one
take
episode
it.
for
We'll take
SpongeBob,
it.
bro.
You know, shoes from Texas.
It's a state, man.
Shoes from Texas, man. Shoes from Texas. So IceNinja and Poke actually taking a minute trying to figure out exactly where they need to go to send this series to Game 5.
I definitely think those platforms are not working in their favor. Those platforms, you know, letting Cloud juggle them for free there. But oh my gosh, they're going to allow that cruise. That's why I was saying platforms are bad for them.
Maybe they might be afraid, I guess, of the potential for tech opportunities. I'm honestly not really too sure about this. It just might be the last mix-up that they really have, that wild card sort of stage for them.
Okay, but now Poke on the offensive right here. Trying to get as much damage as he can. Okay, and the forward are coming from KIDGoggles.
IceNinja is going to be squaring off against KIDGoggles on stage left. Not much of a follow-up after that up throw. But
And
wow, what a follow-up from this green team!
I was watching Poke against PikaPika that entire stock, and Poke was just on him.
It just never gets old to see. It really doesn't. And it's all because of the chess-like position that we're going to be seeing from IceNinja every single time he recognizes his teammate is about to get a grab.
Definitely a lot of strategy needs to go into this sort of team. And right now, I feel like Poke really should focus on PikaPika because he focused on him last stock, and he absolutely bodied him. So if Poke can just keep that up, you know, it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility for Green Team. Oh my lord, and just pinballing Poke.
Quick jabs, nice jump from PikaPika, just getting around the jabs.
That double up air, what nerf?
PikaPika does have limit, but he's going to be forced to use it defensively. Meanwhile, on stage, another up smash after the throw, but not high enough of a percent to get the KO quite yet.
And I really like PikaPika going for those, that second hit, the up B, you know, making sure that he does not get challenged on his way down.
Poke actually with an F tilt, just wants to really force PikaPika off stage and continues to control center. Beautiful run off air from him on stage right. KIDGoggles is going to be finally losing the stock. And so far things are looking great for green.
Yeah, that's
taking out the stock from PikaPika. And really overall, like, they just seem like they have this game in the bag.
I have not seen PikaPika DI that properly yet from IceNinja. He's just gotta hold away, man. And there he is, holding it again.
I mean, Palutena is not a character that we really see all that often. There's definitely a bit of matchup unfamiliarity.
Okay, back throw, no up smash. Unfortunately, PikaPika keeping IceNinja busy.
We're talking about positioning. Notice that Poke was right there to punish PikaPika after getting a slight punish on his teammate. Really, really smart play from Green. I feel like they have this in the bag, truth be told.
Oh my lord, and IceNinja trying to go for that up smash. And wow, I just realized IceNinja is still on 3 stocks.
Yeah.
It's crazy, this guy cannot die.
He really is staying as a stock tank, but Poke, again, because of the how frail Luigi's recovery can be at times, one misstep off stage and this could really change the outcome of the game.
Of course. Poke is on his last stock, after all. So we still have 3 stocks to 4, however. Whereas Cloud and Sonic are both at very high percent.
IceNinja alone has as many stocks as the entire red team.
And there it is.
And now has more stocks after that confirmed. Share stock comes out. KIDGoggles, oh, very nearly saw himself out. Just kissed the right blast zone there.
Getting tripped up by that bounce smash, the down smash.
But those up airs for PikaPika, so formidable.
Wow, that was a very poor decision by KIDGoggles, destroying his own stock and destroying possibly any chance they have of taking game 4. But you know, it's never over until it's over. It is Cloud after all.
Yeah, it's true, but at the same time, I'm looking forward to a very flashy finish from these static partners.
And neutral air into nothing. Just let him get on back to stage 3. Okay, not even gonna try to challenge that.
It's smart. You know, especially if you're poking that situation here, your opponent's going to be going for pretty aggressive, pretty risky maneuvers to change the momentum. So he just plays safe. He's like, you're landing. There's not really going to be anything you can do if I'm in my shield. If you get the empty jump grab, my teammate is here with the follow-up to ensure that you're going to die for it.
That's what you got to do in doubles, man. That's really what doubles is all about. You just got to play with your teammate. You know, play to get those stocks. That's something I noticed from that particular game. I feel like whenever Poke was on PikaPika, PikaPika could not answer. He just got the grab combos off, did really quick like 0 to 40s, 0 to 50s, and then eventually just got the team kill, you know, the backdoor into Palutina's up smash. And now we're going back to Battlefield. No DSR here.
IceNinja and Poke do have momentum on their side, but let's not forget that critical stage advantage is going to be in favor of Blue.
Yeah, they definitely, I feel like they definitely should have called out a DSR kind of thing. Even if it is kind of grime, you know, you got to do what you got to do to win. That dash attack. I've been seeing a lot of dash attacks from Poke today.
Yeah, those constant hitboxes.
And wow, there's another one right there. 2 in a row in the same stock.
You know, there's a lot of times where I can keep like the serious face on, but whenever Luigi goes for that dash attack, man, it just gets me every time.
Get off of me!
It just looks like it's something out of Scooby-Doo. It's just ridiculous. But wow, he's gonna call Shaggy after that cross slash. That was ridiculous. And the follow-up up air as well. Now the counter pick, however, coming to bite him. That higher ceiling prevented Poke from losing that stock, but still PikaPika
Oh,
so
that misfire.
aggressive.
That was a very unfortunate misfire right there. He definitely did not want that. Worst possible time.
PikaPika having just enough in the tank to make it back onto the stage, just barely snagging that ledge.
Okay, that falling up air. Oh my lord, that falling up air is just so good. And now IceNinja is trying to shark for that up air, and he's going to get it.
He's just so good at consistently catching PikaPika as he's landing. I'm surprised we're not seeing more dares actually from him. Maybe as a punish option that has such a huge discount on it, it might be able to contend with the up air.
I wish I knew, man. Like, that dare has a huge hitbox and it lasts forever, but that up air also very disjointed.
That's right, and you know, whenever you use that dare, it's doubled, so you really are committed to that, and because there's 2 opponents you have to worry about, it's very possible for you to get punished for that commitment.
Especially when there's like a Luigi in the field and one that we've already seen get a few shoryukens.
Yeah, it's scary.
It's crazy.
PikaPika does have his limit fully charged. That shotgun cocked back, and he's just waiting for a moment to pull the trigger. There's the moment, and there's the stock from Poke. He's down to just 1, and now this is looking like an incredible reversal, actually, of the previous game. Poke and IceNinja have been fighting so valiantly throughout this bracket, but I think their run might be coming to an end right here.
I definitely do believe that they should have called the DSR here, man. They should not have let Rochester go back to Battlefield or Dreamland, because those stages, they just seem to have their number on them. Okay, that dash attack and that up air was so close to killing, and that Cyclone definitely going to do it.
Poke! And I just love whenever players are in positions where they have to play defense and find a moment to find that critical counter hit. The stocks are you know, almost tied. Maybe if they can take the stock here from PikaPika, but conversely, we have to look at IceNinja at 145%, and PikaPika sees the opportunity.
That back air, catching the warp cancel.
Entire stock down. Bit of friendly fire, and that might lead to a potential 2v1. Instead, trying to hold on to center stage rather than being a bit risky.
Poke having really tough time off stage, and that strange backer colliding with the other hitbox, setting Luigi right up.
So what's the strategy here? Do you have to continue to play risk averse if you're green, or do you want to play?
At this point, IceNinja's gonna have to play his heart out.
I mean, I just don't think that this is really possible. Palutena really is not much of a contender in singles, and it's hard enough in a one-on-one against either one of these characters, but in a 2v1 with this kind of team synergy, I think this is going to be all she wrote.
He needs to believe in the power of the cosplay, honestly. But this is looking so grim. You know, both KIDGoggles and PikaPika not looking like they're ready to get their second stock still. And Palutena, not the best character.
Wow, Flame Hazard. What a surprise.
And
that's it.
That's not it, actually.
Wow.
So close. I actually thought it was a 2.
I don't think he can really take any more hits from this point.
He's definitely to... Nope, that's it. That's going to do it. And that was a very excellent 5-game set from the Civil War between Rochester and Ontario. And Rochester's going to come out on top of this time. But I do feel like they definitely should have called the DSR, man.
You know, it's totally understandable. IceNinja and Poke, of course, played so valiantly. And even though they didn't win the set, I think IceNinja can go home happy knowing that he's the best dressed. I mean, again, that cosplay, it's insane.
Being real, yeah.
It's insane.
IceNinja has that cosplay point, and he still